Welcome friends and traders. The good thing about Tesla and Gann work is it is predictive, and we don't chase historical things without a reason to chase them. We are looking ahead beyond where the trades are coming on the right side of the chart. Left side of the chart is okay. The real money is made on the right side of the chart. As we have trained thousands and thousands and more than 5,000 traders, one thing we found is their success rate goes much higher when they can anticipate the moves before they happen, so they are mentally aligned with the vibration of the day, the week. Market profiling is next level, and then comes level 2. So looking inside the bar comes at the last stage of your execution. And we talk about Tesla models T on the top and T at the bottom. You can look at the profile chart we have created here for you guys earlier. So the point is, before you make the trade, you need to know which place you will be making the trades at and why. Here, keeping that context in mind, we have this indicator, as you can see. $3 a.m. Astro points, and these points are filtering out the noise and squaring the market based on the frequency of the day. And this day is 29, which is 2. So we are going to look at 258 price structures where we want to trade. And then we also know we do the addition. We also do subtraction. Now if you subtract 2 from 9, 9 from 2, in absolute sense, we have 7. So we are looking very strong sequence of 7 in the 258 phenomena. And where is 7? If you look in the brackets, 7 is here. See, the bracket 7 is here. So market is vibrating at this profound frequency. Right here is 7, and you know that at 3 a.m. in the morning, New York time, 3 to 6:30, which is 369, 363, 3 and 9 frequency, that 3 hours and 30 minutes window is crucial window. And second thing is, we qualify this level for that day using the apex. So this is a second tool, which is an apex tool. We have 3 hotspot, 1, 2 and 3. Why it is stretched all the way here? Because we're trying to create an apex breakout. Where is it going? It tells you right there on the top and the bottom. Okay, so if I'm looking for a breakout, where is it going? Well, it is telling you right here precisely. Look here, boom, to the tick. This is how it goes. Now this same structure on a double helix is also found here as well. So if I relocate this apex using the same thing, and I look at this structure compression of apex, it is going to double the frequency sockets right here. Let me relocate this. Before I do it, I wanted to explain that. Alright, so I moved my apex right here. I'm creating an apex. So if I look at this phenomena, I can just see right here, double circuit pointing to the same line which we had from the right side. This is how we can know in advance where you want to trade. The trade came at 10 o'clock. At 10:30, the trade came, and then 11 o'clock, between 10:30 to 11, it bounced to 7 to 7, as you can see. Now this is, it went up a little bit higher than 7, then it missed something at the bottom, because this is where overflow, underflow principles of energy comes into picture. We're not here to describe physics, but you understand that we missed it here on both sides, right? It overshooting here but didn't close it. Here it undershoot it at 7, right? So this is pretty clear, and it is retesting the level. What is happening here? Now this is the apex which broke out. Now this is also what we have if you watch very closely. I'm just gonna show you the bar. Look at this bar, a red bar. What is this bar? This is the bar. This is the bar which was retested. Why is that? Right? That's the question you need to answer. Why is this area of interest which we marked at the level 7 frequency, it came back to retest it, but there's something else going on here, right? We get something else going on here. This is a piled up energy. I'm not going to talk about it right here. It's a 3-bar energy burst. Sorry, I meant to say. Hold on. Right here. 3-bar energy burst retested 3:30 at 7 frequency. I'll think about it what I'm saying. Okay, all right, so there it is. So I just showed you how the apexes work. And do they work all week long? Yeah, every day, every week we can predict every market prediction using these two combinations. All right, so when you relocate it, obviously one is old age geometry. You have to reset the geometry. Just wanted to show you the concept that we know all the moves before they happen, where we want to get engaged and where we don't, because apexes are everywhere. All right, so I placed it again on this one, apex. I'm just generating apexes, and I know market is going to go here and here. I'm looking at this day is 7. All right, so 7 plus 2 is 9. So what I'm looking for is 369, 369, 369 everywhere. 369, 369. All right. So if you look at this inside, where is 3 and 6 and 9, and this is where you filter this apex. It is going to go here or it's going to go here. When I'm looking at this, these two things, do I see any 9 here? But I don't see any apex projecting this right here, middle of nowhere. Reject it unless you become proficient trader. Right now, reject it. All right, where's the second double X? Right here, 6. So this is usable. It's 2D up from the apex projection, and they're not able to close above this. Same pattern, right? Same pattern. See that? So this is how you qualify every swing high, swing low for the day. All right, let's do this one. I will relocate this apex. It takes time to move. Doesn't take too much time to move, but I don't want to waste your time. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. All right, because you can't really fake this information, because you can just see what I'm doing here, right? So there you go. You don't have these modules. But here it is. I have this apex I created. Market is bouncing between this energy level, and it's compressing and it's leaving this energy. And the first strike we are saying is going to be going here. On this day at 3 a.m. we are going to reprint this frequency. Until that time, you can just use the prior frequencies. So this day we do 3 things. We add things. We get 147. Remember, 8 plus 2 is 10. 147. It's not published yet. All right. Second one is 8 minus 2 is 6. All right. 6. Where is 6 here? Where is 6 here? There it is. 6 is here. Right. We're saying market is going to reach this block. We know this from here. And then we have this duplex energy coming up. So we already know this is the area where it is going. All right. If you do subtraction, now we add and subtract. Subtract is 6. adding is 1. I don't see any 1 here. 1 is right here, but again obviously it is not reflecting, right? This is where you reject it. Just because we have so many levels, oh, it is bouncing no, you cannot trade that way. You need to first of all understand the energy swing points and filter these things out. Unless you understand the filtration process, unless you have geometrical structures, you know the qualification. We are not showing any indicators, but you can see we are expecting market should come down to this level. Okay, it came. Okay, now I'm looking at, can I divide this, right? We add, subtract. In real life we multiply, divide, right, and then add and subtract. In this scenario we're going other way around. So I cannot 2 or 8. Okay, I'm looking at this 10, I'm looking at 10, and if I do 10 on the date and 5 on the month, divide by 10 divided by 5 is 2. All right, 2. So I'm looking at this numbers. Where are my numbers? 2 is where, 6 is where. 6 is here, 2 is here. All right, so I know the block is sitting right there, and it gives me a level of confidence that market should be traded here. And look at this apex telling us where it is going, right? Missed by a few points, that's not a point. So you know where it is going. We know where it is going. That's the point. We know where it is going. Do we know where it is going here? We already saw this top, we saw this bottom, right? This is what you need to learn to trade. Chasing ghost never works for anybody. All right. So funny thing is that statistically 5,000 plus people we trained, maybe more than that, lost count. One guy didn't make it. One guy is the only guy who didn't make it because he just left it. Actually, he just gave up. All right, so if you start chasing ghost, I think man-made innovations of ghost and other entities, then you will be just be seduced by that energy, right? Isolation, lost, quick. So I think can we pick this top? We can pick this top. Sure, we can pick every top. This bottom, sure, we can pick this bottom. This is the last one I'm going to do, right? I'll use this apex here, and I think we should be able to predict this. I will do one more apex here. We should be able to pick this up quickly. Let me get it done before I talk more. So that's the whole story. We qualify the day frequency of time. This is where the Tesla and Gann, we all are focusing on this. Even though we are quants, we are not doing anything here. With that level of sophistication, right? It's simple models. We need to know where is market going, where is market going, where is the apex. That's what we are looking for. So let me set it up. All right, so this was set up here for a given reason. All right, let me explain the reason. There are 3 trend lines with 3 different slopes. The shortest distance I can find is this. And the reason I qualify this is a lot of touch points on the top, then you have a break, retest, break, retest, and then goes. So what I'm expecting market to do, when I'm looking for this shorter time frame, which is this day itself, this is Sunday, right? Sunday, Monday, and then later on the day, it came down exactly to this doubling circuit of this apex. Now let's look at this day. It is 147. Look at this. 5 plus 2 is 7. So we have frequencies of 147. So they are all 147. So which one is going to hit, 1 or 4 or 7? Well, this is how you qualify it. Let me zoom in. There it is. So you need to do some fundamental technical analysis, okay, using trend lines. What is a trend line? This is also liquidity, right? Different people trade different things. Market profile, POCs, value area, liquidity. Market structure, 3 bar, I call it 4-bar structure. I think I feel 4-bar is much better than 3 bars. 3 soldier structure is strong. 4-bar is much better. Compression of 3 bars is super. These are fundamental technical analysis. We are not teaching all those things in this 369forecast.com. We are teaching beyond this, seeing the right side of the chart, not the left side, the right side of the chart, where people will come and do business. All right, this is it. So 5, this first frequency is 9, I reject it. Why? I don't want it because I want 7. 7 is here, right? 7 is here, got little bounce. The next one came here, 147, qualified one, and it took off big time from there. How about this guy? All right, let me set up the apex. Now you see where we are going with this. I think you should take some common sense approach from here, and if you don't have those tools. All right, so I'm forcing the apexes. Really, I'm just curve fitting this structure into an apex breakout. I'm forcing it. You can see it. I'm drawing it based on the objective I'm trying to achieve. So this is an apex. That, as I said, there are 3 trend lines. 3 trend lines. Why did I use this? Well, pretty obvious. I want to use this low, right? I want to use this pivot, and I'm using these 2 pivots. I'm simulating the apex. Now apex is here, but what I'm doing is I'm creating this apex energy and projecting it where it is going. And there it is, sitting right there, double X. Duplex is always, as I said from day one, energy doubles. Next will be another higher zone. It'll catch up this, but remember, we're focusing on this specific day. So many levels of Astro, which one to pick? And there it is, frequency of Tesla, Astro, and the geometry is all coming together with simple one drag and drop and one automation tool put in place. Add an oscillator, and that's all you need. 2 set of systems out of 100. We can generate 2, 3 of these 20 systems based on what you want to achieve, and this is it. For day trading, you want to time it? Sure, you can time everything. You want to shapes, we are not sending to the market at this point. We can also shape the market. We are not going to release it, not until next year, unfortunately. People have to do their work. All right, there it is. So I think it's all about individual effort you can make to understand the market and having the right research and right knowledge and tool. If you don't have those, you already lost the battle, right? You can't fight with a knife and a horse and bow and arrow with F-35. This is F-35 stealth, right? Seeing the future. What hits you, you don't know. We know what's going to come your way, what's going to hit you, we know. And you can know and you can learn, or you can research. So there it is, my friends, qualifying. Now let's go through this day. What day is this? We're looking at what? We're looking at adding and subtracting. So first of all, I'm doing it roughly, but that's all we care about. All right, so I'm looking for market to reach that double space or a half a space, right? So this is a half a space, full, or you can say 1x, this is 2x space. It went here, came down, so I can giving me some idea that, hey, if it breaks up the structure on the top side, which it did here, it closed above this. Structure was broken, higher high, this was not broken. It is already telling me it's a bullish leg, right? This is also, there's so many ways to can do apex also. This is telling me the structure is going up, right? It reacted for it first time, but it made higher high, didn't close it. All right, now what? Where is it going? It's going here, and it does. Block. What are we looking for? We're looking for frequency. Which frequency? It's already printed in front of you, 258. Which 258? Look at that on the top side. Do you see any 2 here? See that 2 is here, 9 is here, 7 is here. So you're looking at 2 right here. This is the block. So there it is, my friends. There it is. What is this instrument? This is NQ. You don't even have to know what it is. We picked up this. We picked up this. Right? We picked up this. You can pick up anybody's idea of trading 4-tick stop loss and just getting out at 10 ticks, 1 to 2 is stupid concept of trading. It doesn't work that way. You're not algos. You'll not be able to compete with the multi-million dollar algos running at nanosecond speed. That is not the right approach outside of Wall Street to trade. All right, we picked up this, we picked up this, that. All right, we picked up this also. So let's pick this last one. Video's getting way too long for impatient traders. This is a game of patience, unfortunately. All right, so I'm gonna create an apex here again. Be back, not to waste your time. So when I move it to the very bigger structure, as you can see, I'm compressing the energy in a beam. It rejected, it is telling us already, market is gonna go up. Eventually it went there, which we already saw on the right side, right here. A lot of things are pointing to the same level. It eventually went there. All right. We already picked up from here, picked up from there. You have to keep an eye on the whole week. I'm trying to pick this, right? So I need to find a smaller apex. I'm gonna relocate it to a smaller apex. I'm just putting these lines on. All right, so this was a bigger move, far away. You could have gone here, it didn't. So I'm looking for it now. The structure of apex is pretty simple. You need multiple touch points. Sitting here, I'm just touching them. That's all I'm doing, as you can see. Let's zoom in on this day. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. Here, 1, 2, 3 touch points, and the break was pretty clear. Right? Boom, break clear. Right apex. You can learn about apex structures, how to get it. As I said again, we don't teach basics of trading in this 369 forecast. All right, so this is the one forecast, another one is this one. Now I need to qualify. You can see here, second energy points are being hit over and over. Now at 3 o'clock, we need these frequencies. This day 2 plus 7 is 369. So this is all 369. Now inside 369, I need to know where is my 369. Where is 369? 9 is sitting here, not in my frequency. 3 is sitting here, again too far away. So I have 3 sitting here, 9 sitting there. Oops, sorry. 9 sitting here. 3 is sitting here. Alright, 6 is sitting here. So I'm already qualifying 369, but I'm also qualifying through apex. Say which of these will be hitting? Where is market going? Right, where is it going? They're all 369. Then you're fundamentally doing some other compression. So this is the first filtration, second filtration, and we're looking at frequencies 369, and we are saying which and what can tell us. A lot of things can tell us. We teach all those things. 100 things can tell us. But for now, simple. When you're starting off with trading, have a level, have it qualified, have an oscillator, that's it, you're good to go. Start making money. Stop loss is right there, right? Alright, so here you are. Market is coming here. It's telling us market might react from here. This was also 9. This was a stop loss. Second energy came up to the next level. The 6th level. Right here is the 6. And this is close to this guy. Alright, so now I'm looking at this. I said, okay, market is, if I see a reaction on this level, and it got rejected from here, this is my trade. Try to catch these trades like these. Like these. Right? And these big ones. That's the key. That's the key. Alright. Friends and traders, That should be enough. I think 24 minutes is 2 plus 4 is 6. Got to stop. Thank you.